in the immediate future, I want to come down to 135, unify the titles there. One last time on 135. Um, After that, move up to whatever option is greater, either at 140 or possibly even 147. I want to take big challenges because that's the only way that I'll be remembered. If I take easier fights, it doesn't people won't give you the recognition and people won't accept you as a champion. But if you take on biggest challenges available, people will always love you for that. I think he's already looking at other opponents through his promotional company. Um, so unless he wants to reach out, I have no doubt that he's willing to fight anybody. He's a champion. He's a tough champion, so I know he'll fight anybody. But I think they have other plans for him, so it's not really in my interest. I think the fight that interests me the most at lightweight right now is against Linares. And he's shown interest in recent times, so I wish we can get that fight. I'm willing to entertain any offer. Uh, I've been, sitting down with different promoters, and I get to hear what they have to offer. If I have a better offer or something that's more exciting, it's not just about the offer itself, but a fight that excites me the most, something that's going to do more for my legacy. So I have to balance things, I have to weigh things. But I do like the fact that I can do that. Other fighters can't do that. They have to stay with whatever promoter says, and whichever opponent the promoter puts in front of them, that's what they have to fight. So they're the ones that don't have the opportunity. I have the opportunity to look. I have options at 135 right now, 140, possibly 147. No other fighter has those options. Other fighters are limited to one or maybe two opponents. I got two opponents each division. I can pick and choose, and that's what I like about the position that I hold right now. Excuse me. Again? I really enjoy the freedom, and I hope to keep my business going the way I am. I have good relationships um, that allow me to do this. Richard Schaefer, Heyman, especially with Showtime, they've been working with me, and I love the flexibility that they have. So if another promoter comes in the picture, I've already entertained them as well. I've sat down with them directly. But sometimes, like I said, the offers are not exciting or the opponent's not exciting. So I want to make sure that I get fights that excite me, that motivate me, that make me want to fight harder and help me build my legacy. Well, if he wants to move up, he's been calling, for over a year, and he still hasn't moved up. And I think he's the one fighting Beltran. I mean, they got their own agenda. I'm already 140, possibly even moving up to 147. He's doing what I did 3 4 years ago. No, no. I landed some very good right hands. Some were on top of the head a little bit on the top forehead area. It didn't bother me. It didn't hurt me. My dad, my brother, they do a very good job in rapping. My brother does a great job, so I felt confident in my rap, and I had no problems in the fight. I did feel those punches that you mentioned because you do feel the difference from landing on the chin and landing on the head, but it didn't bother me. Thank you. You know what? The game plan was to box Mark because he is a strong, dangerous fighter. So I always try to make the fight as easy as possible for me. Um, there was moments where I was maybe against the ropes, allowing him to come and exchange some punches, but I was trying to wait for maybe a counter. But he wasn't really troubling me. I even felt I was telling my brother and my dad I felt like maybe I could actually put some pressure and stay inside and exchange some punches. But at the same time, if I do that, then I risk a headbutt or an overhand right that we don't need to risk. That if I'm winning comfortably on the outside, then just keep doing that. I was landing some good shots on the outside, Some shots, hurt him. One even dropped him. So there wasn't any need for me to really get inside and exchange and risk, like I said, losing the fight that way. But we just wanted to make sure that we won the rounds clearly and that people knew that I was in control. And I didn't want to give him any thoughts or thoughts of coming stronger and thinking that he's got me, or anything like that. I don't want his confidence to grow, so I wanted to put that, apply that pressure just a little bit, just to show him that I was in control. Thank you guys, appreciate it.